Hi, Stagecraft Wildcats. Welcome to your how-to video on mastery paths. This is something that we're going to use throughout our time together in Stagecraft and set design. And so today my goal is to help you get a sense of like really how this functions. Okay, here we go. The first thing I want to direct your attention to is the fact that I use emojis. Each emoji has its own like code to it. There's three you really need to know. The first is the smiley face. The smiley face means you need to do this. You have to do this. If you want to pass the class, you must do this. If you want to move forward in stagecraft and set design, you must do this. These are the essential skills to function in this class. And when you do the mastery path, the mastery checks on here with mastery paths through the smiley face, it will open up some additional fun opportunities for you. If I know you have the essential skills, then I can ask you to do more fun things. You can pitch back to me to do some specialty things. So do all the smiley faces. Every time you see a smiley face, it's essential. The hearts and the stars are optional, depending on how you do with the smiley faces. So the heart stuff, that's the craft work. That's beyond grunt work. Crew work is often like chores kind of stuff and basic skills. But craft work is now more like making things that are really cool. It also means that you can practice and work independently, and you can begin work study opportunities. We talked about that prior to today. If you can't get those smiley faces done and work on those hearts, you won't be eligible for work study opportunities. And then the highest level, the highest tier is what my leaders do. That's the star work, designer work. This is like real artistry stuff for designer roles. If you want to be the lighting designer or the set designer on one of the shows, star level work is where you want to be. You get there through doing the smiley faces. This is a place for my leaders, both in Woods Cross Theater productions and in work study opportunities. It's just going to deepen those skills and allow you to work on your own art instead of what other people say your artwork should be. So if you have any questions about that, of course, feel free to come chat with me about it. This is something that we've kind of talked about. Hopefully those emojis are just a review. So let's go take a look now at mastery paths on Canvas. In your mastery paths, if you're not familiar with these before, this is something that can happen in any Canvas course. It's going to happen in ours. I'm going to show you my teacher view right now. So you're going to see more than what you will see when you log into the course on Canvas. We're looking at our introductory unit in the modules view, right? We've got some stuff going on up there. If we scroll down to Wednesday, August 21st on Pace Cordless Drill lesson as an example lesson. This is the first lesson where you're really going to do a mastery path. So this is a great example, right? The first thing you have to do is this cordless drill diagnostic quiz. Let me make that bigger for you. That is a smiley face. So you know you have to do it, right? When you do this quiz, depending on how you score, it will open up a mastery path for you. And if you see on my teacher view here, you've got a whole bunch of other things coming down here. And off to the right, they have like a point value, or they say multiple, and they have this cool little forked path. That's a mastery path. Depending on how you score on this diagnostic quiz, it's going to feed you into a path where it's like, this is what you need to work on before you do your mastery check. Those will not be visible to you until you complete your diagnostic quiz. You'll notice the diagnostic quiz is a smiley face. You absolutely have to do it. At the end of your mastery path, you'll find this mastery check, cordless drill practice and mastery check. It's a smiley face. Everyone has to do it. This is the big thing that happens to your grade right here. You have to get to this and complete this in order to get points for cordless drill. Depending on how you scored and your path through the mastery paths, you might opt to, instead of do the smiley face, opt for the higher level with the heart, right? The craft work instead of crew work. You'll see it also says cordless drill mastery check. So you know it's going to cover that. It will give the option to do one or the other, depending on how high you scored. You can either do basic skills check with the smiley face, or you can build an acting block, which is more crafts level with the heart. They're worth the same amount of points, so it takes care of your grade either way. It's just what level of mastery are you ready for, and how can we push you to that which is in reach for you? So mastery paths, they will appear as you take care of diagnostic checks, and then it will give you options based on where you're at and how you want to push forward. It is self-paced, so that progress tracker we already talked about in class will come into play with this. But you'll see up here, like, if you want to be on pace, this is what we're doing on this day. If you want to stay on pace, we're moving on, right here with that painting one the very next time. So that gives you a sense of your pacing, but you'll notice that it doesn't close on canvas. It gives you time, if you are not on pace, to take a little bit more time, to go a little deeper, to accommodate your life. So if you have any questions about how that works, please feel free to ask. And if you are ready to dive in, I encourage you, go straight to that diagnostic quiz. Let's figure out where you're at with your cordless drill skills. Let's open up those mastery paths and see if you're ready to mastery check today or if you need to spend a little time. Thanks.